Welcome back to Chokitable Media. For the sake of history and the coming generation, I would like to bring to you a report from Hojo of the Arise News today, featuring showcasing Mrs. Abiola Kudirat, explaining how it went when the woman was killed, when her life was brutally cut short by the one they call Sergeant Rogers. Anyway, I said for the sake of history and for the sake of the incoming generation, it's better to let them know. Because tomorrow, when they start to sing, talking about their heroes past, they will know who their heroes were and who their heroes are, who did what and when did they do it. Are they truly heroes? What did they do to make Nigeria to be the way it is? Even if Nigeria is not going to remain tomorrow, let everybody living at that time know those people that wreck this country, that threw this country down the drain, their names will be written, in the garbage of history. Every one of them we know. And that is why it is very important. When you talk about June 12th, you talk about Abiola, and you talk about Kudirat Abiola and everybody that participated at that time. Know your heroes. Those people you sang about and called them the heroes past, they are nothing. They are nothing. They are not your hero. They are short of being an hero at all. They are destroyers completely. Some of them are still living today. Some of them have gone to the land of beyond. History is better taught. History is better, to be dished out in the schools, removing them from the classrooms, removing them from the school curriculum is actually not the best thing to do. Please, if you listen to me, people living today should know who the heroes are, and people that are going to come and live tomorrow should also know who their heroes are, because we are short of heroes in Nigeria. Very few people are the ones you can actually call heroes. Let's listen to the report and the analysis of the experts on set. Thank you for listening. This is Chokitable Media, a concerned citizens trying to open our eyes, not to worship anybody, not to follow anybody sheepishly, not to kiss anybody's boot. We don't know where Nigeria is going to. Maybe the military is coming back again. Nobody can say. Because with the crop of politicians you have today that you call heroes, they are pabios of this world. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. Nobody wants the military. But let's see your heroes now sitting down there. This your mama, this your papa be this your mama be this. All of them sitting on the throne now. You see what they are doing. So you want to classify them tomorrow and call them heroes? It's up to us. Let's listen and watch. Put your comments in the comment section and God bless you as you do. Bye for now.
Honoring the late Kudirat Abiola, wife of MKO Abiola, the presumed winner of the annulled 1993 presidential election. 29 years after her passing, her legacy remains symbolic as a fearless voice for democracy. Kudirat Abiola was born in 1951. She was a businesswoman and a mother of 7 who emerged as a courageous pro-democracy activist following the annulment of her husband, MKO Abiola's victory in the 1993 presidential election after he declared himself president in 1994 and subsequently jailed. Kudirat stepped into the spotlight, rallying public protests, addressing the press, and challenging the military junta. She became a powerful voice in the fight to restore democracy. On June 4th, 1996, Kudirat was assassinated in Lagos. Her assassination was a devastating blow to the democracy movement, yet her legacy endures as a symbol of sacrifice, resilience, and unwavering commitment to Nigeria's democratic ideals.
General Sani Abacha is the prosecutor, the jury, and is the judge. That has always been my fear, that the judiciary in this country has been stampeded by the dictators that impose on themselves on us as our leaders and rulers. An election has been won on the June 12th, 1993. The winner of the election now is now being tried for treason. There's no way they can be. They are just deceiving themselves. Instead of them to tell us that they have enjoyed this power so much, they have stolen our money so much that they want to keep ruling for as long as they live. And we will then take our fate, that maybe that is how God has destined us. But instead of them saying that, they will now go on to the air for empty propaganda and deceits that will lead this country nowhere than ruins.
The beautiful Kudirat Abiola, may her soul continue to rest in peace. She remains a symbol of courage and sacrifice in the face of dictatorship. Her assassination was a calculated attempt to suppress resistance, but instead, it etched her legacy deep into Nigeria's democratic history. 29 years on, she is forever remembered. Dr. Abati.
Yes, indeed, she is remembered as a matter of democracy. She was the second wife of Chief Mko Abiola, I think 73 to 96, the mother of Afsat Abiola, the mother of Abdulmumini. There's another famous son who is also a son, Jamiu, the bearded one, who speaks about 5-6 languages. Now, she supported her husband, and she was part of that struggle. And then she was killed around the Oregun area. You know, as it turned out later, during the trials, the investigations, it was Sergeant Barnabas Jabila, popularly known as Sergeant Rogers, who confessed, I think at the Oputa panel, that he was directed to carry out the killing with 5 others by, I think, Major Amzat Mustafa at that time. But still today, people are still asking, where is Rogers? Where are those other people who were involved in the killing of Alhaja Kudirat Abiola? Our heroism has been well documented in books and also in terms of, you know, symbolic iconization of our example. First, Radio Kudirat, which used to be called Radio Democracy, was named after her. In New York, there's also Kudirat Mko, very close to the United Nations. If you go there, you see Kudirat, you know, Mko. But the thing, however, is to further highlight the symbolism of June 12th, the freest and fairest election ever conducted in this country. And yet so many people had to suffer for it. Journalists died, people went into exile. Abacha's dictatorship was what even prompted the rebellion of civil society to say never again in this country should we have this kind of dictatorship. So the fear in this country is about festering dictatorship, brutality, the worst of it that we saw under General Abacha. And we hope that that will never happen again. And that they will teach history so that the younger generation will know the story of martyrs like Mko Abiola and his wife, Kudirat Abiola, Franco Kuri, Alfred Rewani, Ibrahim Adesanya, and all the other people. Because you'll be surprised if you go to our schools today and you talk about, oh, Kudirat Abiola killed June 4, 1996. They may ask you, who is that?
Well,
that is part of the tragedy of this country.
Right well said,
a country
Dr.
that forgets.
Well said, Dr. Abati. May her soul continue to rest in peace.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.